my god, it's like please charging my phone. It was my iPhone. I'm just having an iPhone. I want an iPhone. I was thinking that I had forever deals for me that gets in the way of me receiving money that stays in my homes without my permission. This deals with me. That's mostly everyone I grew up around, including my relatives or neighbors, colleagues, and friends. What? I must say, they compensate everyone that's caused you to get me to be separated from me. It's what June 30th, 2025. So I left behind this bus. I'm a witness of this, so they were telling me those people that are in front of them. What? Standing from me, so I was dying to testify against it before I told them. And then they were ready for me. They rape my crushes. They just gauge anyone that's mad, literally. And rape them. They're disgusting. Because I refuse to let them rape me. They starved me on purpose. I'm pregnant. I'm hungry. They want to give me lechecita. From their penis, they're so disgusting. Did I manage to not ever hear that? Or did they steal through my website or through Gmail? Offer me lechecita. Or through Facebook or Messenger. Then they offer me lechecita. They're so disgusting. Ew. Or I can't talk to them. No dice que tiene hambre, no tiene dinero. And then they go on to say, well, te hablo pata. The issue is that they cause poverty and then they try to lure one into talking to them, is what I witnessed decades ago, is what I witnessed in 2020. They're like, call me, here's my phone number. Like, why people that hate me accepted my friend request on Facebook? If I'm who sent it, why are they giving me their phone number for me to call them? They're so disgusting. So I did superficial probing of what are their intentions, not giving me money, not stopping stealing from me, not stopping getting in the way of me receiving money, possibly laughing at me behind the scenes. Then my children are separated from me. Well, they have their children. What children? They're animals, but they have their babies. The child itself may think well about itself, but what it has for a mother isn't a mother. It's just a scumbag, una asquerosidad. Michelle Cordero has raped babies. Jimmy Jandaliri Soros has raped babies. Glenda Acevedo has raped babies. Madeline Acevedo has raped babies. Orlando Acevedo has raped babies. Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo has a rape baby or more. Un asco. Dan un asco, son basura. Jennifer Marie Vasquez has raped babies. What else? I'm born. I'm born. I am born. You can give me money in person. PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs. Lo estoy pensando. Straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo art. Shop INTAYIAFA1 entire shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/f/Arlene Lorenzo. You can decapitate Leon Baker. I didn't want to see him again. You can decapitate David Listen. I didn't want to see him again. You can decapitate Sarah Francis. I didn't want to see her again. You can decapitate Cyrus Wynn. I didn't want to see him again. You can decapitate Kayla Barnes. I didn't want to see her again. There are rapists, murderers, and thieves that stay in my homes without my permission. It's the only vehicles they get in the way of seeing when you are friends. just because we were Facebook friends or we worked together, you were at the same nightclub that I was at, doesn't mean that we're friends. You could be lying to people and some people would believe you that we are friends when we are, but to the majority of people, it doesn't make sense how you claim that you're my friend and I'm starving out on your money for years already. You're giving me just is what you tell your friends. I'm just giving her this. They're disgusting. I want them to kill themselves today. I want Jimmy Jindali to started to kill herself today. What's your friends to kill herself today? In the meantime, I don't have money for food. So I'm heading over to a little Presbyterian church to see if they're giving me food and then Catholic charities. And then possibly bibliotech. Or maybe Carver. My heart was there yesterday. What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. All those people that I mentioned live forced to ask for cheese already love it. So don't when I'm dating people when I post about it on Facebook, they'll be like, no, que you're chicken. No me tocó your vuelta. They think they're sabotagers. For how long a year was with me? They caused me to get raped though, so that he and I would separate abruptly. It was so dramatic. You can decapitate my woman, you can decapitate my happiness. You can decapitate my decision for the Gonzalez. You can decapitate Juan Manuel de Lis. They don't understand the rules of dating. They're so disgusting. They're embarrassing to their suburbs. They pride themselves that they're illegal prostitutes. That's a badge of honor. Like it, sexy comes attached to it. Like they say I'm an illegal prostitute, and people immediately think like, wow, that sounds like a great lifestyle. Regular people are so boring with filing their nails and tanning by a pool and watching The Simpsons occasionally and having hot sex in a hot tub. They're so boring. Regular people are so boring. So they think they're stupid. They're sex addicts. They're porn addicts. They're disgusting. I want an Idols to kill herself today. Who else? I want Ida Carrero to kill herself today. I want Claudia Gabriela Martinez to kill herself today. What else? I want David's Canigas to kill herself today. I want Benjamin Saracens that are even just the money that get in the way of mercy money to come vehicles and steal my homes to kill themselves today. I think their names are Andrew Alex Basura. Andrew and Anthony Capsam is a cuero. He's a stalker. It's disgusting. He thinks I'm doing a switcheroo with him just because él le mamó la tota a mi hermana for pretending that he's married to me. And bueno, they have dinner talking about me, I've heard, and then have sex and it's like, I just started his sister. Oh my god, so busy. I can't wait to do it. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. They're very lovable. Not even as a legal prostitute, even for they're embarrassing. And in the meantime, I was getting lonely. What else? What else? Charging my phone. So I can head over to Central Plaza and then invest to go a little bit church. I'll receive money today. I'll see if I can today. Or if you can't say it to me publicly, why would you try to lure me in to say it privately to me? Those people that I grew up around are disgusting. People gauge their intelligence. People from Coastline, people from Parliament. Yeah. Um, bored. Oh, the painting that I did while I think here for the minister was like painting. Okay. I have been warned about that. It's like, watch it, the size of it is so good. Because you pick right, then you're not gonna want to paint. What else in here? Not as exotic either. It's just like so good. What else? Oh, I did draw and he was no shot. Try some. What else? Oh Lord, I was waiting to be gifted money. Said Arlene Lorenzo knew that I would be accepting donations in cash, dollars specifically in the United States, from anyone willing to give me money legally. A few other people knew. I would hope that those people that steal from me would stop stealing from me and would stop getting the way mercy money, would stop raping my crush. What else? I'm not. The sex of my life so far, Jerry Garcia. Not a sex from Jerry Garcia. Best baby so far. I don't know. We're pregnant. Too many health issues. I want to deal with not imposed. By myself. By the people that steal from me, they get a lot of money. What else? What else? What else? Which are the people that rate them, the people that they take out, those people that want to be babies. They don't know how to reject one other than killing them. They're disgusting. And I don't even pursue them. I don't ever think about them. But one can't show interest because then they get angry. Then they hire a legal prostitute, so she's better. She's better. She's always there for me. And I'm gonna get her pregnant too. Yeah, and they steal my personal money to date them, to do that. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. So glad I never include them in my life. I just mentioned them because I'm sick of them. I'm hoping a magazine cover or newspaper cover with like 20 people. There's 4,000 names of people that I'm seeking the death penalty for having gone to the death penalty for causing my poverty and anxiety and depression. Even the company really influences was trying to put me in a wheelchair, trying to rape me. How many times did that whole leech basura bother the staff here? Because I don't let her rape me, and she calls these people, "Hi, I'm Arlene's sister. Please sound sexy on the phone for me." they go on onto the caption and say, no, they really do. It's really sick, guys, and people roll their eyes so bad. They're like, Evelyn is her royalty. She's disgusting. Yo qué hermosa. Claro, no necesita dinero, dólares específicamente. Está llamando y quiere stuff que trabaja allí. Text me, please. You could be reading this for me right now. You're so embarrassing. You couldn't come with me. What are you doing so stupid? This is trying to put me in a wheelchair, trying to rape me. The contagion was trying to put me in a wheelchair. Even the coffee, when I was sons that raped me, they steal my money, they had no mercy, money, they steal my vehicles, they steal my homes, trying to traffic me to my dad's home now that they killed Lorenzo. Trying to rape me there as if I don't need my home and my vehicles for other dick because their dick is enough. While they're out with la mistressa and mistresso out there in my homes and in my vehicles and with what they steal from me. They're disgusting. I'm bored. I'm bored. They're disgusting. When does this get tested? What else? Anyways, the bus won't be the bus stuff. What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of your money. Excuse me, money. I'm laughing at the agent and he's so sad as if she thought and steal them from their wives. She doesn't know her age intelligence. Ella se cree que como una cuero, que todas las mujeres son cueros. Es brutal. She thought she would catch me on a lie. She's a rapist, murderer, and thief. She's disgusting. Ew, ew, ew. I want teenage analysts and they don't know to kill herself today. Hopefully this works. Serafin Lorenzo said decades ago. Hopefully this works. And Jeannie Gentalides did because Flores kills herself. What else? Porque people have talked to her. I've talked to her. He's talked to her. My parents have talked to her. To stop stealing from me, to stop raping my crushes, to stop getting in the way of me receiving money, to stop wanting to rape my children before they were even born. And she doesn't listen. She's disgusting. Es una basura nativa tan puerca. She's a stalker, so she's so gross. Ew, 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 ew. Who's gifting money today? You can get money. It's there, blue sky is nice. On straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo art. Shop INTAYIAFAY. I'm to the shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/Arlene Lorenzo. I'll be sharing it with people through Instagram. What else? I was going to do something. What else? Arlene Lorenzo to kill himself today when I first to kill himself today. He didn't take everything and then one of my stays in my home, so my permission steals my vehicles. Cause no one ever see money steals my money, pays people and nobody to protect me. How did he drug me? Where did he find the drugs? Ugh. Decades ago. And people hate me. So disgusting. Unfortunately, I was 10 days Venezuela's wife, I guess, my consent. He and I talked and said whatever people me. Eventually, away from all those people. I mean, I don't ever want them. Life. What else? What else? They picked the rapist for service. The rapist is so talented. It knows how to press the escape button on the computer. And it never shows me that side. They're always taking on the rapist, spending money just to see her press an escape button. The secretary experience, the CEO experience, the prostitute experience, the wife experience. They got me a sandwich guys from the kitchen. They gave me the wife experience. I'm so close to becoming a man and knowing how to travel Europe with an actual woman, guys. I'm so excited that I'm gonna date Arlene. When I learn how to travel Europe with the hookers, then I'll date Arlene. People like, you don't know how to take yourself to a Puerto Rico. It's the same shit. Take yourself to That's why Arlene no te hace caso. Si sabes llegar a la plaza pública de Aguada, sabes llegar al mar de Mayagüez, sabes llegar al viejo San Juan, sabes irte en crucero, sabes irte en avión, sabes llegar a la playa. Sabes cómo viajar a Europa. They're disgusting. They want to display them. Like, there's these trophies shit that everyone wants, and they won't behave as women, and no one else can have it. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. They're so gross. Ew, ew, ew. So that's why I've never pursued it. It's so disgusting. It's like, Arlene, I'm ready now. I know how to travel Europe. I stole your money and I took hers there. I'm so ready right now. I'm so ready. Let's marry Catholic, have babies in the United States from everyone. Será mi madre solo. You know, I didn't even remember his name, Oliver's name. And he's like, let's go to the United States. You and I together. I'm like this hostage taker. Oh, never. Yeah, you most likely will end up with illegal hookers in the United States too, or bringing those hoes from Puerto Rico over. Yeah, they're not trustworthy. They're disgusting. I'd rather be on. What else? What else? Oh, I just masturbated myself so good this morning. Like, so good. Just thought of me. So good. What else? What? I'm bored. I'm bored. My mattress wet. What else? What clinic face? There's a building on that side, and it turns out I've shown a picture of that kids that look like my grandpa sleeping and breathing, or my dad sleeping and breathing. So I was sensing like I would be in a place miserable. Oh, I don't make the rest of the people miserable. for it to be some sort of clinic of like, okay, this is my behavior, normal behavior. But what are these ladies going through today, sadly, with abuse from my family origin towards them? And sometimes they're experts at dealing with my relatives, so experts that they sign one screen on FBI tip form and the other screen on lease agreement. Yes, dinner date later. Oh my god, beautiful flowers. Another lease agreement. Another. What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. What else? In the meantime, publicly on the internet live, seeking the death penalty for my family abortion. So maybe these people take a break from out so many FBI tip. My family would abortion for the most part. Never loves to the internet. They're so disgusting. Ew, ew, ew. They think they're powerful. They think they're royalty. They think they're better than now. Ugh. What else? I'm bored. Oh, there'll be coffee there today. My siblings are waiting by the telephone, waiting for me to call and say, I saw Richie, but it didn't work out for me. And they'll be like, oh, it works out for me. I steal your money and I take him out. I took you to a better hotel and I took you. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo. You can decapitate you, Lorenzo. You can decapitate Maria Andresa Lorenzo. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo. They're rapists, murderers, and thieves. Anyways, I think that I'm gonna call them and give them feedback of what I'm going through. I stopped talking to them more than 4 years ago. They never got to know me. They just want to rape me. They're servants. So even Serafin Lorenzo said to them, these days that I get in writing that you abuse her, post it publicly. Not because she needs to, but just to distance herself from you all forever. Based on how this is going, with you stealing from her, wanting to rape her, raping her crushes, and getting away with her statement. Edgar stars me on purpose until he makes sure the children are fine, and we're not referring to children. Because for the most part, those are usually fine. They're raised by healthy parents, but it's like when we married and lived away from Puerto Rico, it's like that guilty feeling of some sorts of no, I don't attend family parties because those people that steal from me get in the way of me saying when you're gonna be there, and I don't want to be ruining parties to kill them in self-defense. Those some parties had been organized for that purpose, for me to kill in self-defense, and with a cleanup crew on site and on their way. So there might be like much younger people that have been born that I don't even know that are possibly getting like brutally raped by relatives that we just don't know how to help. Because they don't know us, we're not close, and I'm at a homeless shelter to bring them to live with me. What else? I would suggest if you have the money, just distance yourself from everyone. They'll understand. Even if you have to distance yourself from everyone, they'll understand. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. I don't think I would have to go through this. Baker said to me, so I guess when we separate, there's a risk I will go through the starvation. I'm like, what are you talking about? All this stuff? You're polyamorous, and you're like, oh, we went back, we just gonna take a nap. Instead of putting yourself out there, you're depressed, Arlene. You're depressed that you don't trust anyone after being so hurt. And as of right now, those people have not stopped stealing from you. Otherwise, right now, you'll be taking a nap in your own home and not here with me. With a little bit of programming, with a little bit of programming, I must start. There's never the guarantee that those people will get the death penalty. My health is declining. What? He's risking getting the death penalty himself. He may have immunity though to not starve me for like more than a few hours, or he'll get the death penalty. But I don't want to go through this still. Oh. I want to dance at garden next week though. Yeah, I want to dance at 1902 next week. I want to shop at H&M today. What else? And I want to visit Jada in Tampa. Next week, I want to visit Kenoni in Tampa next week. Excited. Those people that I grew up around. They're like, what does it record? Seriously, my children were like watching TV. And I would, in the living room, I was in the, like this, watching TV in the living room, me in the kitchen area, sitting on a chair by the counter, on my laptop, listening to Pandora, reading on the internet. A song by Jandel comes up all the time based on my music selection on Pandora. And those people that I grew up around think that when I remember Jandel, because we don't share the same brain and they hate that. They're stalkers. They want to know when I think about someone for them to be like, yeah, Jandel is me. I was ready for her. Who? Because they steal from me. They think that we're close. I never think about them. Anyways, I was listening to music. And I didn't remember Sunday. So they're like, deja que se recuerde de Sunday. Deja que se recuerde de Sunday. Abandonar a Jade, va a abandonar a Kehlani públicamente, va a quedar como mala madre si no los abandona porque está públicamente. Alguien que la esconda del internet para que abandone a Jade, para que abandone a Kehlani. Deja que se recuerde de Richie, va a abandonar a Jade, va a abandonar a Kehlani. Deja que se recuerde de Fraile, va a abandonar a Jade, va a abandonar a Kehlani. Who? Those people that I grew up around are disgusting. They're wishful thinkers. They're like, they're disgusting. I'm seeking for the penalty for thousands of people. I'm serious about it too. Hundreds of them are in my family of origin alone. This is approved by the government. From Reina to Reina, Jackie to now. Work have I missed now on what is it, Arlene Lorenzo? raped decades ago by those that steal from me, specifically behind me. So, what is that sense? They steal from me and rape me and get in the way of your saying money. Teenage and Dalí son sexuales, amarles echeveria González, Evelyn Lorenzo Severo, Marilyn Lorenzo Severo, Gilbert Lorenzo Severo. They get in the way of your saying money and rape, and then they attend orgies around guys in the mirror. People can say, no, you can't be here. It said orgy, you're a rapist, you're a murderer, you're a thief. What else? Or people like, oh, that's her demeanor, and this is her. Down my throat. I was literally. Anyways, I'm ending this live so my phone's battery can available for me to get my first bus. Red means stop, yellow means slow down, green means go. I'm guilty. Who's gifting? I'm bored.